Skip, you can't replace KD.
Thank you. That's why he's the best player on the planet, even still.
Skip. You can't, Skip, if you try to replace Nikola Jokic, you can't replace him. You can't replace Giannis. Those guys are irreplaceable. Even if you're not gonna get a comparable player or comparable two players for those guys.
Right. Facts. You're not going to get a comparable player for these guys. You just can't trade Kevin Durant for draft picks and bench players. So let's look at what we call value over replacement players. So value over replacement players is when a player shows their value on that team. So when they're on the court, they are making this impact on the court on the box score. So if someone's a 10, when they're on the court, they're 10 points better than everybody else on their team. That's what value over replacement players are. So those players who has a high VORP are really unreplaceable, and they can only be traded for each other. So let's look at the advanced stats, and let's look at what Shannon Sharp is talking about. So this is the advanced stats for this year. So as we see, Jokic is number one. So he has a 9.8. So his impact is a 9.8 on the game when he's playing. Next, we got Giannis. And this is another reason why Jokic got most valuable player. So throughout the year, VORP players who are number one, they usually have the most value on their team. And they're usually the NBA MVP of the league. So let's go to Giannis. You see he's a 7.4. Embiid, Doncic, LeBron, Kevin Durant, 6. So you could, and Jason Tatum, Steph Curry's 9. So basically, when you want to replace Kevin Durant, you have to replace him with these players that are in front of him, or maybe somebody like Jason Tatum, Trae Young, or Steph. Like you could only replace those players. So that's why he's saying he's irreplaceable, because you're not going to trade these players above him for Kevin Durant. It's just not going to happen. So Kevin Durant has this thing that he wants to get traded to a team that keeps their players. That just does not make sense for the Brooklyn Nets to do, and I'm not sure why that makes sense for Kevin Durant. As Shannon Sharp stated, he's irreplaceable. And Skip talking about that's why he's the best player in the league. No, he's not the best player in the league. He doesn't make the bigger impact on the team as these other players. He's one of the best players in the league right now. He's outside the top 5 at the moment, and he's not top 5. So, hey, that sums it up there, buddy.